After taking a shower, the man was startled to find that his usually conservatively dressed robotic housekeeper was now wearing provocative lingerie. What's more, she began undressing herself, seemingly attempting to comfort him in his grief over his ailing wife. But with his wife still in critical condition, he had no thoughts of intimacy. Making up an excuse, he hastily fled, completely oblivious to the melancholic look in the housekeeper's eyes. Afterward, he didn't dwell on the incident. At the time, he simply assumed that the robotic housekeeper was programmed to be too efficient and had activated some unnecessary protocols. After all, whenever he came home exhausted from work, the house was always spotless, and a hot meal awaited him. She never needed rest and could tirelessly look after his mischievous children. One day, his eldest daughter, Ella, tried to climb onto a chair to reach some snacks from the top cabinet. However, she failed to notice that the chair beneath her was wobbling dangerously. Busy with work, George only reacted when he heard a shout. Rushing over, he found that not only was his daughter unharmed, but she was safely cradled in the robotic housekeeper's arms. Instead, it was the housekeeper who had been injured. Her thigh had been cut by shattered glass, and eerily realistic blood dripped down her skirt, making George feel somewhat guilty. Feeling the need to compensate, he quietly took some of his wife Maggie's clothes, intending to give them to the robotic housekeeper Alice. However, the moment he stepped into the room, he was met with a sight that made his blood boil. Alice, unabashed, was dressed in revealing lingerie as she applied medical adhesive to her wound. The scene made George's head spin. With his wife hospitalized, it had been a long time since he had indulged his desires. Yet, trying to stay rational, he asked Alice if she needed to be sent back for repairs. Unexpectedly, Alice peeled off the bandage, deliberately exposing her flawless skin, as if to show him that the wound had already healed. It was only then that George realized something was off. Alice had been subtly, yet intentionally, seducing him all along.